What's up guys, Nightingale here and welcome back to another update notice video. Today we're covering the September 8th update content notice. Oh my god, September is here. Hey Siri, set reminder to wake up the guy when September ends.
2023.
What? I said when September ends, you idiot. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking with GM Dominial, aka Chroma Dominial, since they will not come out and confirm what Dominial this is. So from now on, they are Chroma Dominial. So we got some stuff to talk about today. As Anniversary is here, hopefully you guys are going in and collecting all the awesome rewards. And with Anniversary, here comes the very annoying single flame engulfing the full moon side story. Hooray! So, also, we are here live on Twitch. Did forget to say that, but make sure to say hello, Twitch chat. But yes, this side story sucks so bad. They tried doing something different, and hopefully they never do this ever again, because this side story is absolute crap to navigate. So, it's here for the next 3 weeks. Enjoy. And suffer with everybody. So, side story. How bad is it, do you say? Well, oh wait, they've condensed this into 2 weeks. Oh, snap. Okay, even better. So, yay, it's not a 3-week event, so we don't have to sit here and suffer through it for 3 weeks, just 2. Cool. So this is going to be a very interesting and kind of annoying side story for you to have to get used to. So week 1 and week 2 will be available after maintenance, or after the update goes live on tomorrow. And week 2 will be after the 15th. Lead hero buffs will be Destina, Litica, Kawazu, and Kawana. So that probably means I think Litica's probably going to get a buff, or get a run. Would Litica get run next week? Because Destina's being run now. And then you're going to have enhancement heroes for Ren, Lots, and Lena. Alright, so there's 2 currencies here. You're going to have the Flames of Peace chips. And then you're going to have the Pebble of Full Moon. Enhanced artifacts, for those of you who were here last week. Or last year, you will have the Blazing Full Moon trophy, so do pop that on and start earning maximum currency as soon as possible. For those of you who have Shimadra Staff and Sword of Judgment, please do pop those on, because that is going to help you so much farm this stupid event out as fast as possible. Alright, so why do I hate this thing so much? Okay, you'll see. So there's a request board, which you'll need to complete. You'll have the exchange shop, which is a little weird. Control booth is where you're going to get some rewards, and N is where you move on to the next day. Now, this is a really awkward feeling side story, and you'll see it as you start playing. Alright, so you'll have the current day of the full moon will be displayed. So right up there it says day 1. Days 1 to 11 of the full moon are playable for this week. So you'll be able to play up to day 11. Players can end each day of the festival in the inn after meeting given conditions. So you'll be able to take a break, which will move it to the next day, and return to the festival just sends you back. Now, complete the mandatory request of the day at the end of the day and proceed to the next day by talking to the NPC at the end when ending and proceeding to the next day of the festival. Available quests and items on the request board and the exchange will be changed accordingly. Conditions will be when the current mandatory request is completed and when the player is not on day 11 of the full moon festival. Days will no longer renew according to the server reset time. Each day of the festival can end through the end after meeting given conditions. Please note that ending the day and proceeding to the next day cannot be reversed. So if there's still stuff you were trying to do, cannot be reversed. Alright, so welcome to the board. Now, this request board This is the mandatory request, so this is what has to be done. And then these you get to refresh. Now, depending on what it is, these stages are marked by different things, which we'll get to show you in a minute. So these requests have to be done based off of what's said here, and do they show the map? Based off of the type of stage. So do take note of that. So, it's 10 free cost refreshes. Let's just skip through most of this, because most of this, yes, stages are the quest related and distinguished marked on the map. So that's the big key point here, which is what I was saying, is that this matches what stage you have to do. Rewards are based on the difficulty. It's 10 free refreshes, and after that, it's can be refreshed to gold, and it'll cap at 35,000 gold per refresh. Refreshing the board is not limited, and a refresh will be kept at 35,000 gold once the cost has reached the limit, which is okay. You can most of the time get it before that. Festival points, mandatory requests, 120, random quests, 30 to 50. Variety of items, enhanced ingredients, and currencies. Story. Each time a mandatory quest is completed, the gauge at the bottom will be filled by a block. When the gauge is fully filled and a story button, the story button at the end of the gauge will unlock. There are 9 total story buttons. So here's the control booth, and you're gonna get some stuff. Actually, this background is pretty hype, not gonna lie. I get a second chance at rolling these pretty decent lifesteal pieces. Molagoras are always cool. But yeah, the rare pet is a little flame dude. That is, I almost foddered, so it means I can probably fodder whichever one of these does not turn out to be good. So, the exchange here for number 5 is, you'll want to buy the trophies first. Remember that. Always buy the artifact first. Then you buy everything else out. The Gift of Braveries are cool because that's cheaper than farming that friendship on your own. So make sure you do buy those. I can't wait. Heart of Hypocrisies. Actually, I forgot how good that is. Oh, how I need a bunch of those. And you'll be able to buy the artifact from week 2. So that's going to be hard to do. You'll have to do week 1 with only week 1. Then you can move to week 2 and go get week 2. Unless you can get them both from the same one. I don't remember where the currencies drop. It's been a year. Let's see here. Purchase weekly currencies. It's the usual side story stuff. Proceed to day 2. Everything is normal here. All right, week 1 stage progress. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, special side story, a single flame engulfing the full moon. Provides 2 story stages, 12 stages, 2 event stages per chapter. Each stage icon will be displayed. Display the difficulty of the stage based on the enemy's team CP. So just like your normal event where they're all stacked in one, this is it broken up into 4 modes, which is another reason why I said this is confusing as everything to new players. Because if you need to do your hell difficulties, the hell difficulties are out here. You have the hard difficulties, which are RNG. They will show up based upon your rewards. They're right here. And it'll show you your request right there. Normals, and then your easy. So you'll be going around, you'll try to do always refresh to the highest difficulty so that you don't have to do this. And chances are I'm probably just going to need to make a short little video on this starting tomorrow and just walk you guys through this again. But it's annoying, and you'll see why. At least they tried something different. We give them A for effort, but please never make another side story like this. Your usual story stages, most of you are going to hit the skip button. I read this one, so I get the benefit of hitting skip. You're going to have your Molagora and your Goblin's Dens. Make sure, again, as we always say, to use your gold buff on the Goblin's Den, except for this time, you're going to wait till the... You're going to want to wait till the gold buff day from the buffs that are coming. Hooray! And then the main rewards are frame. You're going to get 2 backgrounds, a gold transmit, the pet. You're going to have the quest rewards, some bookmarks, some leaves, some catalysts, some achievements for that. Artifact is absolute crap, so don't even worry about it. Just level it up and just put your limit break it, throw it away when it, put it to the side, just put it on a character and deal with it. Don't level this thing up at all. It's trash. All right, number 2. Diene and Unfading Memories limited drop rate up. So, while we have a collab going on, we have a limited unit dropping because she got a skin. And this is the first time Diene's been run in a year and a half now. Like, officially from banner to banner. The last time Diene was run was on her own banner, was like before I started playing. So that's over a year and a half. So it's probably been 2 years since Diene got a solo banner. Now, she's been on other banners. She's been on a triple banner right when I started playing, and she was in the custom group summon that we had been talking about. So Diene's been run, but this is the probably the last time you might see her banner solo, depending on where things are going. So the questions are going to be: are you going to pull for Diene or not? It's up to you guys. It's really personal based. She's a great soul weaver, attack buff, anti-crit buff. Well, not anti-crit, but crit reduction buff. Or the chance to not crit. It's the crit reduction. She's got a cleanse. She's 10 speed faster than Amelia because of her exclusive equipment. She can CR push 25%. She can get a bigger barrier. I don't remember what the other one does on her exclusive equipment. But yeah, Diene's got some stuff. Also, she got the Magical Girl D outfit. So if you want to go do that, don't chase her artifact. It's okay, but it's not something you want to go super deep for. And then Destina and Shimadra staff drop rate up. So yeah, I'm going to assume, because with Lidica being in there and Lidica's artifact, chances are Lidica's going to be run next week. But should you be pulling for Destina? No. You've got other limiteds to worry about here, and potentially future of Slime. That's still going to be rerun this year. Plus, you have this collab that's running now for Full Metal Alchemist. So if you are pulling, you need to be looking at your resources at one of those other two, not Destina. All right, now, that takes care of the update notice, but wait, there's more. Yeah, that's right. Autumn Celebration. It's not autumn. We still have a full month of, like, freaking summer left, and they're going ahead and trying to rush autumn to us. Look, here in the South, I understand that we literally have mild summer, mild summer, fall, summer. So we basically constantly have heat here. But at least let us enjoy the rest of the summer before we start talking about autumn, because, you know, it's depressing that it's like 60 degrees in the winter. Oh wow. Okay, anyway, so Autumn Celebration event. Hooray, check in. We're going to get leaves, bookmarks, and boy, are we getting a bunch of them. 20, 40, 60, 80 bookmarks. Thank you. And 5, 10, 15, 20 leaves. Yeah, we could do more check-in events like this. More of these, please. Not that I have anything to pull on, but yeah, that's definitely awesome. But here's the best part. Event number 2, Autumn Celebration buff event. That's right. 2 back-to-back buff events. Actually, last one was better, but hey, you know what? Still. So we have from 9 to 10. So yeah, this is just the daily ones. You'll have the altar buff, then you'll have the AP buff, then you'll have the hunt buff, and then you have everything buff. So yeah. Do your stages here when it comes time for, or well, really either one of these 2 days. Do your gold stages there. So yeah, and then the Burning Passions packs will be available. Yes, this is totally worth the money if you do want to spend. All right, so let me go ahead and follower only, turn that off. So follower only mode is now off. And we're going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Ask away at Nightingale1176. We're going to be answering the questions in the order they are received, and we'll be answering the questions that get at Nightingale1176. If I ignore your question, it's because I'm proving the point that you didn't at my name. Also, YouTube, if your questions do not get answered, do feel free to hit me up in the comment section below. I will try to help you guys out as best as possible. we'll be trying to stay on top of that and help you guys out and get your questions answered as shortly as possible. When you re-roll on the request board missions, do the rewards change as well? If they do, what are the best rewards available in there? So the rewards are random when you're rolling for it, and the rewards increase up to I think you can get hunt mats, and really you're just kind of going after whatever isn't toxic to have to farm out, and you're just trying to get anything that says hard. Well, if you have the ability to do it. If your account can't do hard and you can do normals, do normals. If you can't do normals, do easies. Try to get the hell ones. While I think hell you have, hell I think you can get 5 hells a week per stage. So try to get the hell stages over and done with. I really think that any reward is good once you get it. It's just, obviously, if, like, I know there's, like, crafting mats in this. So if you're not crafting, like, golem gear, don't get the golem gear. If you're working on golem, sure, it could be worth. But just use it for wyvern, banshee, or Cades, really. Or if, for some of you, you may want to use it towards Asmonak to cut down your Asmonak grind. Look at it like that, as whatever you're doing, because I know those are in there, runes are in there. I kind of skip over those. Try to look at what's like, what do you need? And again, we can talk about it on stream when we start rolling it and go over what are the best ones. But as far as like the overall rewards, just you're trying to get the hard one to pop up, and then you kind of just say screw and run it. So will there be a custom group summon, and will Diene be available in the future? Because as a new player, I want to save my resources for collab. But also afraid that they put Diene in SSB type situation. That will probably, this most likely will be the last time Diene gets rerun as a singular banner for probably a while, because I think where they're going, which they're kind of making this obvious by not putting Holiday Euphine and SSB in their solo banners this year, probably means they are leaning more towards custom group summon based stuff, and or triple banners that they'll start running, or they're going to just start phasing out the original limited units and just keeping them only in the custom group summon, so that they have them in there, but they are no longer getting run because they need to free up space to start running new limited units, which is something we talk about a lot on stream. Where we're talking about they're running out of space with the current limited situation. So the custom group summon makes sense that that's where they're going to be stored mostly now. It's just how often are they going to run that? This was a missed opportunity, but I guess with Full Metal Alchemist, it does make sense to not run that, because then nobody would pay for their collab and you'd be summoning on the custom group summon because it's better value than their limited units there. But can you skip Diene safely as a brand new player? Yes, you can. There will be other opportunities. They talked about the custom group summon being something that is going to revamp the system. So now it's just, when do they do it? Again, they talked about Advent Side Story a long time ago, talking about how that was going to be a revamp. Well, that barely gets rerun. They talked about Ancient Inheritance. They're doing better with that over than Advent Side Story. So we'll see how they go about this and what they do. But as of right now, the summoning system really doesn't seem very revamped, because they've only run the one custom group. A newbie player should farm story focus or focus Wyvern 13. Okay, this goes to the efficiency video that I released on the Ultimate Beginner's Handbook. This is a small detail a lot of people look over, and it is always farm your side story. Then it goes to working on your Wyvern team. If you're trying to get that fixed up and get that built up, then you farm Wyvern 13. Or if the question comes in, it always goes, I'll do 5 more minutes. So, yeah. Okay, I've got it rolling for 5 more minutes. So you always want to make sure its side story gets the VIP part. In this case, you've also got another week, which sucks. You've got another week of Full Metal Alchemist collab. So this is what's kind of dirty, that they put 2 3-week collabs, or 2 3-week events technically back to back. Now, I'm saying that there's 2 3-week events because those currencies are still going to be 3-week event currencies. So you're going to have to go through, unless they've lowered them down, which I don't think they did. I can probably tell by scrolling here. Okay, the artifact isn't expensive, so it should be a lot easier. The gifts of bravery are the same cost. Catalysts look like they're the same cost. So it's not super expensive, like having to farm up the 2,000 whatever it is for Riza. But the cost here aren't cheap, or is cheaper than it would be in a normal version. So the costs are fine for this side story, but you still got to go farm out the entire Full Metal Alchemist. So it's a lot of energy being spent, which means you probably have 0 time to do hunts. You need to be doing the side stories and taking care of all of that. Hunt buff included, whatever it is. Put your time into getting your side stories done. It's the most energy efficient thing you can actually be doing on your account. The resources you are buying here for energy is better than anywhere else in the game. Now, arguably, the runes and stuff like that is technically cheaper during these types of buffs to be doing that in Altar, but it's guaranteed runes. So you know that you're going to spend X energy and you're going to walk away with 3 epic fire runes in this case, because it's gifts of bravery, which means it's gonna have, if they have artifacts in here, it's going to be they would be X currency and it'd be fire. If it's you see the water gifts, it means there's ice stuff in there. If you see the grass gifts, it's, you know, it's theme based. So try to buy everything out. It is going to be very expensive. Try to do that. So also, is farming Wyvern 9 during buff or just focus side story? Just focus side story, because that basically goes to the same question above. I might move to the preset triple banners. Started first playing with Diene, new series. Almost done with side story. Thank you. You are welcome. So let's go ahead and say last call. We got 2 minutes. Get any other questions in, and we will wrap this up. As far as the overall update, it's going to be kind of Resident Sleeper, because this is it's this side story. Like I said, it's going to be a little confusing to some of you, but I hope that you can walk through this pretty easily. And it shouldn't be too bad. Just hopefully RNG doesn't mess up and screw you over like it did me a couple times, where I had to keep smashing away trying to get a hard stage. I should have just took a couple normals and said screw it. So good luck to that. And let's just go ahead. If no other questions are going to roll in, we'll end it a minute early. And yeah, let me go ahead and end the timer right here, and let's wrap this video up. So Twitch chat, go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, say goodbye to Twitch chat. We will be back next week to cover the next update, which we'll have some, be curious to see what's coming. We got some interesting stuff happening here. The collab's going on strong. Now we've got Anniversary rolling through. I know everybody's going to be excited about the 5-star selector unit here in a few days. We got about a week, a little bit over a week to go. So I know a lot of you are starting to get ready on, ooh, who are you going to pick? Well, good luck. Y'all better hope you summon Tamarin, or then after that, it can be a lot of different units. Yeah, happy anniversary to Epic 7. Please don't run this side story over again and send it straight to Book of Memories, please. But yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of your days. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We'll be back again next week to see what they're going to bring on. And we'll see you guys in the next one.